Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying what you are hearing. Now, on to today's story. I just wanted to share this milestone. I have no one really else to say this to and share that would appreciate the sentiment. I thought that, if anyone, if any community, that would understand what my partner and I went through and what it takes to be together, this community would get it. My partner and I have been together in a LDR since 2012. I live in Canada, and she lives in the Philippines. I'm an engineer, and she's a doctor in training. We can't be together right away due to family, school, money, and work. We joke that an ocean divides us. The joke is that it's true, and at some points, the joke is funny, other times, cruel. Getting to the point, I just proposed to her last year, 2018, and we are set to wed in the Philippines in 2020 and move together in a year's time afterwards. Before her, I struggled with loneliness, but because of her, even with an ocean between us, I don't feel lonely anymore. I'm so happy that our LDR will end soon, but not soon enough. However, I'm just happy that our future will be spent side by side. I really just wanted to post this, because I haven't really expressed the emotional toll of being in a LDR as well as the emotional relief when you know it's going to end. So, to you reader, make whatever you want to make of this post. I just want you to know that I went through a 7-year LDR, and my partner and I are happy. I'm out of LDR, 27M. Breakup. I posted this some time ago celebrating a milestone in my 7-year LDR. Unfortunately, we broke up. This just happened 2 hours ago, so it's very raw. We have been having an argument for about a month and a half. My then fiancé is currently a doctor in training in the Philippines, and I live in Canada. At the beginning of our relationship, I cautioned her about the risks of doctors moving to Canada as well as other difficulties of moving. In the beginning, she was okay moving to Canada because she was forced into medicine by her parents, and she hated every moment of it. For the whole 7 years of our relationship, we agreed that we'd settle in Canada cause she wanted to leave the Philippines and medicine behind, and obviously, Canada has a higher quality of life. However, when she finished her OB/GYN rotation, she found her calling. Afterward, she told me about becoming an OB. This is where my part of breaking up started. I overreacted, because I knew that staying in the Philippines would be the safest bet if she wanted to be an OB. We weren't in the best state at this time as well, and I overreacted and said that we might have to break up in order for her to stay in the Philippines to become an OB doctor. This argument created a big distance between us, since I said that I did not want to move back to the Philippines if she wanted to stay. Fast forward a month, she told me that she decided to stay in the Philippines, and we broke up. After a couple of days, I regretted not compromising, and I told her I want to get back together and compromise. She said she wasn't ready. After a week of waiting, I find a message from a random lady from a month ago showing me a pic of my then fiancé on another person's phone. I didn't see the message on Facebook because she wasn't in my friend's circle. I contacted her, and she said that her ex and my then fiancé were flirting. I confronted my then fiancé, and she admitted that she was cheating on me for what it seems to be a month during our month of argument. After confronting her, she said that she's sorry and wants us to get back together. I said that I am willing, but there's a lot we need to work on due to the cheating. Fast forward to this morning, she just told me that she doesn't have the strength to get back together, and we technically broke up a second time, for good this time, after I said I wanted to try patching up after her cheating. Trigger warning, my then fiancé was my bestest friend, partner, and lover, and I wanted to spend forever with her. So, the events listed affected my mental health very badly. I currently told my support system what had happened and reached out to closest friends for support and company. I'm currently in the worst state I've ever been in my life. I feel like I can't be left alone. I've been crying non-stop and hurting to the point of considering ending my own life multiple times. It's crossed my mind due to the pain. But I'm currently reaching out to friends and family for support and company. Love is hard, guys. You never know what might happen. Good luck to those who are still fighting the good fight. All the best to those who made it. Cherish what you have to the best of your abilities. We don't have a lot of time here on earth, so spend it loving. If you have some supportive words, I'd really appreciate it. It's time for the hard part, moving on from what used to be the best thing in my life. Thank you for your time. Advice: Fiancee, 27F, cheated on me, 27M, so I have to cancel our wedding. Advice: GF of 6.5 years and fiancé of 6 months cheated on me. Here is a post that explains it. So, she broke up with me on October 7, 2019, and I've been recovering from it since. Here is the part where I need advice on, like mentioned in the title, I am cancelling our wedding. I was engaged with my GF, but I caught her cheating on me 6 months before our wedding. I haven't talked to her since we broke up, and it's been such a hard recovery. I'm still recovering. However, we already put down payments for all of our wedding suppliers, so I need to cancel them and get my money back. Problem is, some of the receipts are under her name with my money, or it's under my name with her money. I already started the process of trying to cancel our suppliers by making a spreadsheet and contacting a few of them already. She just texted me this afternoon asking about the cancellations. The problem is, I'm afraid that if I talk to her, I'll relapse into day one pain and undo all the progress I've made trying to move on from the horrible experience. I was feeling okay today, lighter, and less hurting, but when she texted, I started shaking and feeling scared that I might spiral. How do I approach this situation? Any advice is greatly appreciated. Edit, thank you to the folks who shared some advice. I think I'll keep North Carolina, and ask around if there's a family member or friend who can communicate for me. Thank you everyone. I'll update this post if there's any new development. Week 1 after D-Day. Update. This is just an update on where I, 27M, am right now mentally, emotionally, physically. I feel like I need to write this update, not only to share with others, but also to document one of the hardest stages of my life to date. TL, doctor of what happened, fiancé, 27F, and I fought, and then I found out that she's been cheating on me for the past month or so before the breakup while we were fixing things. So, where am I? I've stopped spontaneously crying. I feel like my body has grown tired from 3 to 4 days of all-out crying. I don't feel like shit the whole day. I've stopped blaming myself. I think about the what-ifs minimally. I can laugh, but I'm not yet happy. It feels surreal to be in this position. I'm continuously sad. However, I'm progressing, even if at a snail's pace. The worst thing I'm dealing with right now is thinking about her. Before the fight and the cheating, we were happy, close, in love, and connected. Even if we were in an LDR, I felt so close to her, and she told me the same thing. We were each other's firsts in a lot of things, especially in sex. The sex was exciting, loving, and intimate. Everything you can ask for in a sexual relationship. We explored our own sexuality together as well as explored each other. She found out that she was bi during our relationship, and I encouraged her to feel free with her new sexuality and keep exploring. We really had a supportive relationship. We were synced, and it was beautiful. This is one of the things that I will miss the most. One of the things currently bothering me a lot is the fact that she's going to have sex, if not already, with her AP. This pains me the most right now. I feel really hurt, because she chose her AP instead of me. I don't know if the thought of our sexual history has passed through her mind, but I doubt it since she told me that she's already thought of having sex and making out with her AP when I caught her and asked her what she's done with him already. Now that we're broken up, I'm sure that they are already fully physical and intimate. This is really painful for me, since we both promised we were the one for each other, that's why we were engaged. She even said that she only wants me, but here we are. Thinking about all the things we did intimately but now with her AP, it's so painful and heartbreaking. This is the reality I'm facing. Other than the sex, we shared a lot of beautiful memories and went through a lot, since we kinda grew up together from 20 years old to 27. Every time I think of a beautiful memory, it leads me to pain, because I feel betrayed. I feel lied to. I feel like something died, not died but killed and murdered by her decision to cheat, by her decision to choose her AP. Right now, I'm trying to unlove her while still loving her. I'm trying to unmiss her while still missing her. It's really difficult to do these things, because I never wanted to do them in the first place. I'm just forced to do it. So, overall, I'm still a work in progress as I'm trying to detach myself from her. Nobody really asks to be in the position, and going through it is so painful and destructive. It's so unfair. Looking for advice. Ex-fiancé who cheated on me deleted a lot of stuff. Advice. It's been almost 2 weeks since D-Day, and North Carolina, and I noticed that my ex-fiancé has deleted our Telegram messaging app conversation history, which was almost 6 years worth of chatting as well as 3K photos of our relationship. It also contained our argument, and her admitting she was cheating. She also deleted the blog post of her admitting she was cheating in our private blog. I downloaded everything, however, even before she had the chance to delete everything, so everything is in my local computer. Honestly, I'm really shocked that she would do this. I downloaded the messages and the blog posts just in case, but I never thought that she would do this. I was wondering why would she do this? Can anyone offer any insight? Possibly, does anyone have any experience with this? I'm just dumbfounded right now, and I just need some advice or words that can explain why she would do this. Like an insight into why a cheater would do this. Update since my ex-fiancé tried to contact me. Update. Day late, due to work. Can't believe it's just been 3 months from this post. It felt much longer. This is just a quick update. After she tried to contact me, and I ignored her. She followed me with a new Twitter account. The account description contained a link to a blog she wrote. It had about 5-7 entries about her experience. I'm not going to go into any detail regarding her posts, but all I can say is that there were blog posts about recounting our relationship from her POV, and her trying her best to come to where I live and try to be together again. I live an oceans away from her. I felt weird after reading her blog posts. I think I kept having dreams about our past and getting flashbacks of times when things were good. However, those good times exacerbated the reality of where I am now, single, got cheated on, lost my best friend, etc. TBH, it wasn't very painful going through those moments of recalling the past compared to D-Day, but it made me sad. So, it's been 3 months now. I eventually blocked the new Twitter account, and I recently unfollowed her friends. They don't bother me, but they show pics of her in their social media. Currently, I still do get those flashbacks even after 2 years now. I think it's 2 years since D-Day, but it's mostly numb pain, and it gets better over time, as they say. As for me, I'm doing as well as I can do during a pandemic. I recently bought my own app and car. Got a raise at work. I'm closer to my friends and my family now than before, especially my mom, who was my rock during the very worst times. This ordeal also made me more aware of the pain that people in my life might go through, and I'm working on actively becoming a source of happiness for the people I care deeply about. So, essentially trying to work on myself. Trying to make every day count. Note, not everything was rosy during the house and car buying process, but just working on it day by day, so please don't imagine me having a happy ever after. I continue to live a normal life with a mix of good and bad days, but I want to keep moving forward. I've dated a little bit and even had a brief relationship before lockdown in my country, but my heart and soul was telling me that I wasn't ready to get into a committed relationship. I did get to talk to a cute bank teller today, and she asked me about the car I bought. That gave me some butterflies, and I felt giddy. So I'll probably try dating again during spring or summer, perhaps. All in all, what happened sucks. However, day by day, I just tell myself to keep going forward. Some days I lag, I sleep all day, I feel sad about getting cheated on, I feel lonely, I feel unattractive, and the world seems unfair. Time goes on, and I try to think that there's still so much life out there even during a pandemic. It's okay to feel sad, and I allowed myself to feel sadness. The one other thing pulling me out of sadness is the realization that great sadness is only the reflection of great joy, vice versa. I found great joy, but it ended. I do hope to find an awesome amount of joy, but I'm not rushing. Just taking it day by day. I don't think I'll have another update. Even if my ex contacts me, I don't think it'll bother me anymore, I'll still keep no contact. I hope whoever reads this gets some relief that it will get better, even a moment. I wish you healing and happiness, whoever you are and wherever you are in your journey.